What's up, YouTube? Just logging in here on the vlog for finding my voice and updating you with what's been going on with me. Without further ado, here we go. Whew. Alright, there we go. Got my voice pretty warmed up. Again, it's been a long break since the last time I recorded. I know I need to be doing this more often, more regularly. I'm finally kind of doing better now. Been much higher energy lately. I have introduced coffee back into my life. It was gone because it increased inflammation, as I was told by my acupuncturist, and I did notice that cutting it out did make my arm hurt less, so I stopped drinking coffee for a while and switched over to Moroccan mint tea, something much lighter that would still give me some energy in the morning, but not the same zing that coffee gives me. And I am pretty well caffeinated this morning after having not drinking coffee consistently for several months. I think about 4 months that I pretty much didn't drink it, or if I did, it was like, once every 2 weeks, or there's like 3 or 4 times where I drank it in there. But it would get me really spracked every time, and even now, it has got me pretty good and up and going, and I only had half of a cup. So, coffee is back in my life, and I think it's a good thing. It's making me feel up and more productive. What else has been making me up and feel more productive? I have started running regularly again. I've gotten in, I think, about 4 runs in the last 5 days, so doing pretty good with that. And even just the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've gotten at least 2 runs in a week with my 3 days of physical therapy. And each physical therapy session is about an hour and a half to 2 hours long of stretching and exercises. It felt like it was getting a bit intense. My arm was hurting for the last 2 weeks kind of badly, probably because of some of the extra things I was doing with physical therapy, which my therapists have had me kind of easing off a little bit on some of these exercises that are done with a resistance band around a doorknob. And just instead of going on some more extreme angles on my arm, I just lock my elbow into my side while walking back and forth from different directions. And in the last few days, it finally seems to have lightening up, as well as increasing the stretches that I do seems to help with that. And icing every day has been really good. Yeah, all of those things in general have just improved my mood and made me feel like a better, more productive, more energetic person. So, exercise, stretching, and not being in pain, or nearly as much pain. I'm still in a light amount. I can definitely feel a difference between my right hand, my left hand, and the wrist. I did get a further MRI done of my right wrist to make sure that there's nothing going on there, because everything's been focused so far on my elbow, and I should have the results for that next week. Looking forward to that. Hopefully find out some more information. My physical therapist say that this is just normal. It takes forever for tendons to heal because there's not a lot of blood flow to them. I feel like increasing my workouts has been increasing the blood flow, and I have been getting a little better, a little stronger. I've kind of topped out at doing curls of different types with my right arm just at 3 pounds, which is not very much, but I do 3 sets of 10 with those 3 times a week of 3 different curls. So it's like 90 curls total a day for 3 days a week. And it was getting pretty sore by the end of those sets, doing these ones with my hand kind of up like this instead of around like this, or the hammer one. These ones, like, we're really feeling it at the end of them, and that has been getting better in the last week. So yay, that's pretty good. I've been doing a bit of my chanting on my own. I need to be doing it more. Setting up all this does help me kind of keep me on it more, or I do a more thorough session. As was just seen there, doing the full Tuvan overtone style was hitting my voice kind of hard, so I do need to get back and just do the regular chanting until I can get back to overtones again. Other things that have been good in my life are things I'm trying out. I've got a slightly new setup here, or just trying things different out. I will pull the camera away at the end of this just to kind of show it all. I don't know, just for documentarian purposes, and to show people what I'm working with. I have also started using new video editing software. I've been using iMovie up until this point, and it's been good just as kind of a beginning learner experience to jump off into things, but I felt like I needed something more powerful. And after doing a bunch of research, I have ended up using DaVinci Resolve, which I am really liking a lot. It has way more options than iMovie. It's a free piece of software. It does take a little bit more systems resources. I notice my MacBook Pro from 2015 is a little slow with things at times, but it's definitely enough for me to get done everything I need to do for now. It gives some greater options in how to like do transitions between scenes, and a very more in-depth audio editor that I actually really like, which I may end up just using for all of my audio editing in general. I don't know, Audacity still has a lot of options. I need to jump into the DaVinci Resolve more, but I'm pretty much moving away from GarageBand and iMovie, which are both great for basic things, and if you just want to get started in learning, and they're free with your Mac. But yeah, I'm getting ready to move on to slightly more advanced things, and we'll be messing around with that. This will be my like first really edited, not totally just raw footage vlog finding my voice episode. That's it for today. Logging off. Catch you on the next one. Bye.